Greetings all, and welcome to Superpower 2. Now, you'll probably notice, well, quite a few things. Firstly, we're restarting the series because, we're playing with a mod this time. And this is the Realism 2015 mod. So what that means is that, just let me get my notes up here. So yes, I'm playing with the Realism, we're playing with the Realism 2015 mods. And what that does is that, unlike before when we started in the year 2001, here we are starting in the 6th month of 2015. What that means is that we're basically starting off in the real present day, which means we have all our real alliances. Like here we have things like the Eurasian Union, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Down here we have the African Union. Obviously we have NATO and the European Union as we did before. But basically all those alliances real world alliances that currently exist that we didn't have before, we have today. So, yeah, that means that this is basically a much better representation of the real world. Now, another thing is that because it is the present day, there are more nuclear-armed countries. So, if we look down at nuclear strength, we find that not only do Russia, America, the UK, France, China, and Pakistan have nuclear weapons, but so do India, Israel, and North Korea. And that's a thing that's a list we want to be on soon as well, because nukes are awesome and they'll come in handy. Get back to Empire. Also, diplomatic relations are as they are in the present day. As you can see, Cold War II is in full swing, with relations between Russia and the civilized world very, very in a very bad state, and Ukraine especially is really far down. Yeah. Also, we have, in addition to Cold War II being in full swing, we also have the War on Terror with the Islamic State. With the Islamic State here with its occupied territories, the Islamic State's West Africa province, if I can click on it, and as before, I think we have some rebels here, although now they're Waziristan. So yeah, we have a bunch of terrorist entities, we have a bunch of new world alliances, and it's all set as it is in the present day. So actually, I'm going to keep that on diplomatic relations view. So yeah, we're in the midst of a Cold War and the War on Terror. So that'll make this a very interesting series. So, what should our first priority be? First, I think we should focus on our economy. Because currently we have... Wait, what? Oh, we actually have a really good balance. That's not how it was when I test run did this. Huh. So we have a surplus of $152 billion per whatever unit of time this is. So propaganda spending, we can put that all the way down because we don't really need propaganda. Environment will keep up. Foreign aid we need to boost up. Tourism we boost up. Research we boost up. Still getting a massive surplus. Yeah, let's actually, let's also boost the infrastructure cost up a little. Everything else we're okay with for now. And units upkeep is costing us almost nothing. Now, let's look at who our best friends are in the world. We have New Zealand with our diplomatic relations at 72. America, of course. The UK. The fuck is Rwanda? Oh, Rwanda. Okay. I never even knew that that was a thing, but oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. Have we seen our first war break out already? Oh, yes. Um, yes, against the Islamic State and Libya, against Yemen and these drug cartels, which I don't even know who they are, Saudi Arabia and the Yemen rebels, and Chad and the Islamic State's West Africa province. So we're already seeing a few wars involving Yemeni rebels and the Islamic State. Again, this is realistic. Now that our economy is doing relatively good, our debt should be sorted out soonish. Now we can finally sort out our military, because right now our military is absolute shit. We are in two-digit ranks for everything. Literally. So, our first move will probably be to buy a bunch of stuff. Attack submarines. Yep. I don't care, like, what all these units are or who's selling them. I just want to get it all. Yeah, we're even gonna buy stuff off North Korea. Yeah. Especially our navy needs to be strong, because Australia, a lot like the UK and Japan and America, is inherently a naval, like, maritime nation. So, I mean, it only makes sense that we have a sizable navy, because, well, like I said, we're a very ocean-based nation. Except the 99% of our landmass, which is desert. But economically, politically, and militarily speaking, we are a naval power. Much like the US, New Zealand, the Philippines, Japan, the UK, Iceland, that sort of thing. Indonesia, definitely. From South Africa. This one's from North Korea. This one's from Togo. This one's from Ecuador. Congo, Brazil. Just ignore that. Fighter aircraft. We got this one from Iran. Cuba. This one from Poland. Israel. China. China. I'll catch up with you guys again when I'm done just buying everything. And we are back. So we have bought everything on the unit market. And while we were buying that, a bunch of new wars have popped up. A lot of which are against the Islamic State or other terrorist groups. So how's... Oh wow, we've got battles occurring everywhere. Even here there's some war going on. So it'll be interesting to see what ends up actually happening here. We're already getting some proxy wars between Russia and the Western world, which has dramatically decreased relations. And we're only 26 days into this campaign. Very interesting to see who ends up like winning this Cold War 2 here. And Yeah, we're really high in the ranks. The one thing we're lacking in is our soldier force, because that's not a thing you can buy. But it is a thing you can, which one of these will we get? Oh, let's get some special operations people, because that sounds cool. We're gonna get perhaps 500,000 of them? Yeah. Any cool, other stuff we can get? No. Oh, that reminds me, before we forget, we need to begin researching, missile defense. We should also start researching nukes, but perhaps not right now. Oh, also, in our reserves, we should start training all these units up. So go to that, then okay. Yes, start training them up. You start training you up. You train you up as well. And that's it. So our economy, because of the units upkeep, um, our surplus has gone down a little bit, but it's definitely worth it. Also, let's look at our politicalness. Government approval really high, stability really high, corruption also really high. When's our next election? Our next election's in 2019. Cool, cool. However, there is one problem with being Australia. And that problem is that there's an ocean between you and every other country, which makes invading other countries like really hard. Oh wow, this is really heating up here. Um, hmm. Especially Libya. Libya's got like 5 battles going on at once. And how's Yemen doing? Oh wow, for some reason a lot of people stopped liking me. Oh, also, how's all the alliances doing? Okay, it's good. Oh wow, America is at war with quite a few countries. And, oh wow, a few countries have already left the African Union. To be honest, I mean, in real life, the African Union isn't even that stable anyway, so, I mean, it's kind of realistic to say something like this happened to it. Oh wow, Romania's just at war with the world there. And I'm surprised Russia's dragged itself into all this. Well, it's highly unlikely that this, that any of these big conflicts are gonna, like, lead up to anything. The ones in, like, the middle of Africa and all that might have some things happen. But overall, I mean, okay, why have a bunch of countries stopped liking me? I don't know. So back to what I was saying earlier. Problem is that we problem is that there's ocean between us and any other country, and that means that we can't just directly roll ground units into other countries. We need to actually have a, I believe it's an aircraft carrier or some kind of fleet there before we can move our ground units up. I tried to get this thing called the Peaceful Annexation mod, which sort of compensates for that, but it's just not working. Oh, I think I know why a lot of these countries don't really like me. It's because I'm not joining their side with all these wars. Okay, okay, let's start joining up some wars. Yeah, this one, let's join, because the US is in it. this one, let's join. This one, should we join this one? Yes. Oh, Saudi Arabia versus Iran. Now this could be a big one. It could. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, let's join this one. Any war that involves the United States, I'm gonna join their side. In any case, I suppose that we'll have to I suppose we'll have to end on a cliffhanger here because we've run out of time. It's been Chris Gaming, and I hope you're gonna enjoy this series. I will see you next time.